nothing changes.
What's up guys, this is Boons back in a new video. Today we're going to be doing another reaction video in which we'll be reacting to Geometry Dash 2.2 release date speculation by Aerma. So guys, enjoy the video and let's get started with this.
When will Geometry Dash 2.2 come out? This is a question that everybody has been asking themselves and RobTop for years. And in this case, I am everybody. I am dying to know when Geometry Dash 2.2 is coming out.
Pretty sure everyone is dying to know when 2.2 is coming out because it's the only update in the history of Geometry Dash that, like, you know, is taking like 4 to 5 years. The past updates from all the way from like 1.0 to like 2.1, they only take to like 2 years, at least 1 to 2 years. But then this one is like crazy like hell. It's like taking 4 to 5 years, maybe even a decade. I'm just kidding. I don't think it'll take that long, but probably in 2023 or 2022, I think is the best time to release 2.2 for RobTop. And I think he's going to give us an answer soon on his social media, in which I'll keep in touch with by YouTube.
I've been playing this game since 2014, and I've seen it grow over time, and I want to see it continue growing, and I want to see 2.2 because there are so many features that I'm so incredibly excited for. So without further ado, here are my current predictions for the 2.2 release date. So if you've seen my last video on the subject, you'll know that back in early December or so, I thought that 2.2 would be an April release, plus or minus a month or so. But now that it's mid-February, I don't think I can be that optimistic. My reasoning before was that RobTop had to fix and touch up all of the icons that won the Geometry Dash 2.2 icon contest. I thought that would take until about the end of December. And after that, he would have to finish making the 2 levels, finish fixing platformer mode, finish fixing versus mode, and everything else. And I thought that that would equate to just a few months or so. However, considering how little news we've gotten, I think I'm gonna have to push that release date back. We have yet to see a single level sneak peek for Explorers or Theory of Everything 3 or whatever the other second level is going to be, assuming there is a second level. We also have seen absolutely nothing of Versus Mode, and this most likely is just to avoid spoilers, but we also know for a fact that there are still a lot of bugs to fix, especially when creating a new multiplayer option like Versus Mode is. RobTop has said time and time again for months now that he is not currently adding anything new to the update. Just a couple days ago, he reiterated that he has not added anything new for a pretty long time, and that he's just working on fixing everything, adding all the finishing touches, and making everything work together. Speaking of, when somebody asked RobTop why 2.2 is taking so long, he said that it's really just because it's really difficult to get everything working together. If you add a really big feature, it's going to break all the previous features. And if you add another feature on top of that, it'll break everything again, and fixing everything just takes a very, very long time. Speaking as a programmer myself, I know how difficult and frustrating bug fixing can be, and it's really difficult to predict how long that'll take. Fixing a big bug could take 5 minutes or 2 days, just depending on how it goes. But RobTop has also mentioned that not everything is finished, and that it's just bug fixing. He says that everything is added to the game, but that it's in unfinished parts, and he has to finish them too. This, of course, would include the levels, as if the levels were already finished, we would have seen their sneak peeks by now. Hey there, do you like Geometry Dash? What? Do you like super cool info about Geometry Dash? I don't know you. How did you get in my house? Well, if you subscribe to my channel using the subscribe button down below, you can get access to all of my new content. Stay back, I'm calling the police. Additionally, for the past few weeks or so, maybe even the past month, every time that somebody asked what RobTop is currently working on for 2.2, he's answered icons. Making icons, fixing icons, touching up icons from the 2.2 icon contest.
Hey, wait. First of all, why is he always answering icons? Icons for every single answer. Like, hey, RobTop, hey, when will 2.2 come out? Oh, sorry, I'm working on icons. Why does he keep saying that? I expect him to, like, you know, answer it differently, but, like, you know, Like, I don't know why he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Maybe he's not finished with it. In this case, yep, he's not finished with it, but I wish he could just, like, tell us how it's progressing in a proper and, you know, straightforward way. So, in that case, yeah, he would be more straightforward with the GD community, and we'd be able to get 2.2 more sooner if he was more straightforward with us. So I'm really hoping in the future that he'll be more straightforward with us and will give us a better answer, like how the update's progressing and stuff, you know?
It's all icons. And this is also quite a big task. It's estimated that around 300 icons won the 2.2 icon contest.
Wow, 300 icons is, like, a lot for 2.2. That's the reason, like, that he's taken so long, you know? Maybe he wants to, like, yeah, first, reason 1, get all the features working. Reason 2, getting, like, cool icon designs. Reason 3, icon contest. Reason 4, so many reasons! I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go bananas saying all these reasons if I keep rambling on.
So making sure all of them look good is a really, really big task. Plus, he definitely has a bunch of shops to fill, a bunch of achievements to give icons to, and everything else. Not only that, but he actually has to implement them into the game, adding the actual files, and then figuring out a place where they'll go, and doing all the coding behind it. All of this combined means that there is a lot of time ahead of us, not just for the icons, but everything else. So now comes the big question. When is Geometry Dash 2.2 coming out? Well, as I mentioned, I think that my original April prediction is a bit too soon. I think that summer of 2021 is more accurate.
I don't think it's really possible for Rob to get update 2.2 done in, like, 2021. I think it will at least take him till this year, almost, like, until January, end of January of this year. I think it's possible that it's gonna release this year sometime. I don't know.
Although the thing is, that's what I thought about April originally. In my first video about 2.2 release date predictions, I thought that considering everything, including the 2.2 icon contest and the dates surrounding that the most likely release window would be in December of 2020. And then in my next video, I updated that saying that April was probably much more likely. And now, once again, I'm pushing it off to the summer. And now I'm wondering, how long is it going to be before I make another video saying that I don't think 2.2 is going to come out until the fall, or even the winter? A question like this is really difficult to answer, because the information is changing all of the time. We're constantly learning more about the update, and honestly, so is RobTop. I know for a fact that he didn't think 2.2 would go on for this long. I remember back in 2018 he was saying how he would try to get the update out by Christmas. I also want to make it clear that I don't really blame RobTop for any of this. Obviously, there is some stuff I wish he would do differently, for example, being more transparent with the community about how 2.2 is progressing.
Technically, I don't think it's RobTop's fault for making the update this long. He wants to, like, the reason it's taking so long, guys, is because, like, for any of you Geometry Dash gamers out there, he just wants us to be happy with the game. He's providing so much for us, and he's accomplishing a lot. That's why it's taking such a long time, because he's putting so much cool stuff for us, so the game will be more attractive, and, you know, we'll enjoy it more. So he just wants what's best for the community. RobTop, if you're watching this, I would like to say, keep up the good work. You're an amazing developer, and I've done some Geometry Dash videos lately, and you should go check them out and subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much for developing this game, and I don't know where I would be without it. And so it became one of my favorite games recently. And so it's a very good game. Keep up the good work, and thank you so much for working on 2.2. Really appreciate it, and yeah.
Not necessarily that I want more spoilers, because, you know, spoilers are spoilers, but it would just be really, really nice to know how much he actually has left to do. For example, how long does he still have to spend working on icons before he can get back to working on the sneak peek? And once the sneak peek is out, how long until the entire level is finished? RobTop said that he doesn't want to put a release date on the update himself because he knows that it's most likely going to be wrong, and he doesn't want to disappoint us with incorrect info. However, just some more transparency on the process would be so greatly appreciated from me and so much of the community too. I also want to make clear that I really don't think RobTop is lazy. If you've seen my dedicated video on the subject, you know I talk more about it there, but RobTop is working incredibly hard on 2.2. The only reason it isn't out yet is because he wants to make sure it's the absolute best it can be. He isn't making any direct money from this update. He wants it to be great because he doesn't want to see us unsatisfied with his work. Another reason that 2.2 has taken so long is that for a couple years, every time he added something, it would take him a lot of time to add that stuff. And in the time it took him to add that stuff, community expectations for the update have risen. So to compensate, he had to add more features, and so on. Finally, at a point, he cut himself off and just started fixing everything and making sure everything was perfect for release. And now we are just playing the waiting game for when it will finally come out. And when it does come out, I think that it will absolutely be worth the wait. Because even though it took 4+ years to come out, there is so much stuff that, in my opinion, it's just going to be absolutely amazing, and I'll probably forgive it. So that's my video. I know that I wasn't incredibly thorough here, but it's just honestly really difficult to be. I would like to say I think 2.2 will come out in summer of this year, but information will change and my prediction will be updated. For all I know, it could come out next month. I think that's unlikely, but it's technically possible. So make sure to leave a like on this video, make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you all, and have a wonderful day.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reaction vids. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.